Hello, welcome to my student support system. In today's class, we will discuss about nephrotic syndrome in children. This lecture is in English, and if you want to study in Hindi, just click on I button and you will get link of the Hindi lecture. And you can also visit my channel, my student support system. What is nephrotic syndrome? Nephrotic syndrome is not a disease. It is a group of symptoms that can appear if the kidneys are not working properly. This may be due to increased permeability of glomerulus, which results in passing of plasma protein in urine. You can see here, this is glomerulus. Normally it passes the extra water and waste products in the form of urine. But in this condition, plasma proteins are also passed due to inflammation. Small blood vessels in the nephron functions as filter, clearing the waste and extra water from the blood. That waste and water collects in urinary bladder and leave the body as a urine. These vessels are called glomeruli or glomerulus. These are the filtering parts of kidney. When they are damaged, too much protein slips through the filter into urine. This results in nephrotic syndrome. Nephrotic syndrome can affect both adults as well as children. Causes of nephrotic syndrome. Any condition that affect kidney can cause nephrotic syndrome. Some of the main causes are some potential cause of disease include infections from virus, allergic reactions, and taking some medicines, especially non-steroidal anti-inflammatory drugs. Focal segmental glomerulosclerosis or FSGS. This is also a disease that scars the glomerula. It is the most common primary cause of nephrotic syndrome, especially in adults. FSGS can be caused by a virus such as HIV or taking some medicines. Membranous nephropathy, in which the membranes of glomeruli thickens. Cause may include cancer, malaria, hepatitis B, and lupus erythematosus. Diabetes. This can also cause nephrotic syndrome. This is the most common secondary cause of nephrotic syndrome in adult. It can cause kidney damage known as diabetic nephropathy. Lupus. Systemic lupus erythematosus is a chronic disease of immune system and can seriously damage the kidneys. Amyloidosis. Amyloidosis happens when you have built up substance called amyloid proteins in the blood that can damage kidneys. Sign and symptoms of nephrotic syndrome. There are four main signs and symptoms that make nephrotic syndrome. These are too much protein in the urine means proteinuria, high fat and cholesterol level in the blood that is hyperlipidemia, swelling of legs, feet and ankle and sometimes hand and face. This is called edema, low level of albumin in the blood that is hypoalbuminemia. Other sign and symptom includes weight gain, vomiting, anorexia, feeling very tired, decreased urine output and paler skin. Diagnostic investigations, urine examination for specific gravity and albuminuria, blood examination for serum protein and Ag ratio, serum cholesterol level, ESR and biopsy of kidney. Then treatment. Nephrotic syndrome can be managed medically and the medicines includes blood pressure medicines such as angiotensin converting enzyme inhibitors means ACE inhibitors and ARB angiotensin receptor blockers inhibitors, which reduces the pressure in the glomerulus and lower the amount of protein in the urine. Diuretics may be given, which are also known as water pills, to reduce swelling. Cholesterol lowering drugs are also given. Blood thinners or anticoagulants to make the blood to reduce the chances of blood clotting. Medications that turn down the immune system, such as corticosteroids. The patient may need cut down of salt to reduce swelling, and patient may also be suggested to eat a diet low in saturated fat and cholesterol. Nursing management. The child may be advised bed rest and activity limitation, which may be started again as condition improves. Vital signs are monitored, such as heart rate, respiratory rate, temperature are recorded. Balanced diet is provided to maintain sufficient nutritional status. Intake output chart is maintained. Daily recording of weight and edema is very important in nephrotic syndrome. The child should be provided with low salt and low cholesterol diet. Salty chips and wafers should be avoided. Recreation and play therapy in the bed is very important to divert attention of the child from disease. Observation of early signs of infection is very important because patient is on immunosuppressive therapy. Parents should be explained about the disorder and possible treatment to alleviate their anxiety. Assessment of respiratory status and edema is continuously done and should be notified in case of deterioration. Dyspnea may be relieved by sitting position. Sometimes abdominal paracentesis is also required to reduce ascites. So prepare the child and parents for this procedure. Parents should be explained about the need for proper follow-up visits as and when required. Other nursing interventions include all the nursing care of hospitalized child, and for those points you can visit my another video on nursing care of hospitalized child, and the lecture is child health nursing. To get link of that lecture you can click on I button, or you can directly visit my channel also. For getting update of such videos you can subscribe my channel, My Student Support System, which, like my Facebook page. For making your notes you can visit my blogger mynursingstudents.blogspot.com. You can follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and you can join Nursing Notes Facebook group. Thank you. Have a nice day.